Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Daniel here from my lounge room, not from the conservatory where I was completely dazzled last time. I couldn't see a thing I was doing. So I'm trying somewhere else, trying somewhere different. Hopefully, you can hear me. And we're just going to have some fun for a short while, not very long, just seeing what people have been getting up to, and particularly the kids. But there's some DIY projects from all sorts of people, and not quite DIY disasters, but we'll have to see about that. Um, Thank you for everyone who tuned into the Easter service, and particularly those who contributed both to the Good Friday service and the Easter Sunday service. And the readings on Good Friday were amazing. All the kids doing different things. So if you read on Easter Friday, thank you. That was amazing, and it was really wonderful to see you in all your different settings. Thanks to Joy and Kayla and Talitha for doing their egg hunt so that we could see that on Easter Sunday. It was really good. It was excellent and amazing creativity there. Um, we didn't do one of these last week. The week before, I think, so long ago, we were still going through the rainbow. So I'm going to see. We were on blue. I think it sounds crazy. It was so long ago, but let's see if we've got any pictures of things that are blue. Blue balloons. That is a picture I put up there. That is my blue bike with pink handlebar tape, admittedly, but it is my blue bike. And my bike had the scripture reference on it, which you guys might be doing a shout to or something. So that. That was blue. And then we went to Colours of the Rainbow, purple. Oh, yes. A lot of people loving that. What is this? This is Evie having her hair dyed purple. Um, yep, that's what's going on. And those are Sam's hands from dyeing Evie's hair purple. So watch out if you're doing any hair dyeing. That is an orchid, I think, at Nathan's house. It might be Kate's, it might be Nathan's. You might have had a lot of that chocolate of late. So what is that? We had red, blue, green. I think the end got a little bit wavy. Then blue, purple, and then pink was the final one. I think pink was the final one, and I certainly had something. There was two things that were pink. Right, those are my pink shoes. They're my pink cycling shoes, and those I think are Talitha's roller skates, roller blades, and all her favourite colours in pink. So that is pretty cool. Um, so yeah, we've done the rainbow. If you've done a drawing of your rainbows, there's more of them popping up every time I'm riding around on my bike. I'm seeing more of them, and yeah, they're really, really good. We've showed a few of them before, but if you're doing something else rainbow related, maybe let me know. If you've cut out one of the Easter egg templates and drawn a template like Rebecca and Ellie are encouraging you to do, then take a photo of it, send it over to me, and we can show you some of those, and we can share them with people. The rainbow, when we were back and talking about the rainbows, it was really about God's promises to us and how He was promising to look after us. And I just thought I'd read Psalm 46, which is a great psalm. It says, "God is a safe place to hide, ready to help us when we need Him. We stand fearless at a cliff edge of doom, courageous in sea storms and earthquakes, before the rush and the roar of oceans, the tremors and shifting mountains." That's pretty amazing. So nothing we're currently going through uh, can be as scary if we're hiding in God. Jacob, wrestling God, fights for us. God of angels armies protects us. So if you are feeling yeah, scared, and if you're feeling a little bit anxious, then just remember God is placing his angels around you, and some of you guys will have done that over the last couple of Sundays, knowing that even Jesus, when he was feeling pretty scared, God sent angels and other people to encourage him. And so maybe you could be one of those people for someone else. You could ring them up and see if they're okay. A friend from church, but maybe just a friend from school who you might be missing, and seeing if they're okay. It says river fountains splash joy, cooling God's city. I quite like that. River fountains splashing joy. This sacred haunt of the Most High. God lives here. The streets are safe. God's at your service from the crack of dawn. Godless nations rant and rave. Kings and kingdoms threaten, but earth does anything he says. The Jacob wrestling God fights for us. The God of angels armies protects us. Attention all, see the marvels of God. He plants flowers and trees all over the earth, bans wars from pole to pole, breaks all the weapons across his knee. Step out of the traffic, take a long loving look at me, your high God, above politics, above everything. Jacob wrestling God fights for us. God of angels armies protects us. And I like that bit at the end. It's a kind of challenge from God. He's saying, hey, why not take some time out, have a look at the trees and the plants, and look at God and see how he's protecting you. So yeah, that would be a good thing to do, and enjoy the spring, which is amazing at the moment. So what else have people been up to? I'm going to see if we can transition this and see if you can see that. That is Dave and Rebecca and Ellie, whose birthday it was on Friday, and happy birthday again, Ellie. And they love going to the motorway bridge and standing and waiting at the trucks, which are about the only thing on the road at the moment. So if you're driving a truck and you see these guys, then you know what they're doing. But if you're not driving a truck and you want to go and do that, then maybe take a walk and walk out to a road and see how empty it is. It's just amazing. So that's what they've been up to. Now, whose garden is this? This is, I'm just checking that this is working. Yeah, that's good. This is Alan's garden. Alan, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing some mega DIY. And I think when he cleared up everything, he lit himself a massive fire. And that was the result of what happened when Alan lit a fire and got too close to it. So he burned his fringe and singed all his hair. But we've got to say a big congratulations to Alan, because he has won a competition to see who could swim the furthest over the winter in freezing cold water. It's called the Polar Bear Challenge, and Alan swam 67 kilometers in the marine lake between October and March, and he even went away for a month on a cruise. So imagine how long he'd been if he'd been here the whole time. So well done, Alan. There's a badge on its way to you. Who's this? Other things that are going on. Hey, that looks good. That is Evie doing some baking, I think. I don't know quite what she's baking, but it looks like a heart-shaped cake. So that is there. That's pretty good. What else have we got? This is up at Noah's Ark Farm, and one thing, when the farm's shut, you can use all the cool stuff from the farm. So this is a bouncy castle in the back of Esther and Naomi and Jesse's house, and so they're having a great time up there. So yeah, okay, DIY project. Another DIY project. I'm not sure you'll be able to guess from that whose it is, but it is at Dave and Sue's house, and I think they're going to get a mobile home or a touring caravan or something, and it's wider than their driveway, so they've had to make this sort of path. It's either a path for them or it's going to be something for their caravan. Maybe when the caravan's in, we'll get another shot and see if we can see what they're up to. Who's this? This is little Ella. I've got big Ella, and this is little Ella. Not so little anymore, but she is enjoying reading and looking cool under her umbrella. So that's a lot of fun. What else? I love this. This is excellent. This is the Fingleton Fortress. So Zach and Eli's house, they have made a brilliant, I don't know where they got the boxes from. It says live plants open immediately. So I don't know what they've been delivering at the Fingletons' house, but their boxes have been turned into something pretty amazing. So I'm loving that. That is cool. Taliesin and Kayla have been camping outside in their garden, I think, or just chilling out in a tent. Okay. This is back up at the farm, and we'll see a little bit of this later. This is a project that Chris has been doing, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about some of the stuff he's done. Nathan has been cooking, and actually Nathan is a pretty good cook, and I've seen some of the cakes he makes as well, and they're pretty amazing. So that is some food that Nathan's been making. Who's this? This is Joshua in his swimming pool, or yeah, I don't know whether he's drinking it or what he's doing, but it's a vision of blue and color coordinated swimming trunks. So well done, Joshua, for enjoying the sunshine and the water. Paul and Hong, they've been doing some DIY as well, so this is quite fun. I'm not sure whether green was the only color they had or whether it was the color they wanted, but they've been painting their outside banisters. I think there's a before and after shot. I haven't got them in the right order. That is what it looks like now, and I think that's what it looked like before. So we can go back. Yeah, there we go. So before and after. So well done, Paul and Hong, for getting out in the garden and doing that. Now, this is Esther, Naomi and Jesse, and they look like they're having an Easter egg hunt, but they're not having an Easter egg hunt. They are picking up goose poo, and the goose drop their poos all over the garden, and they'll get rewarded if they pick up buckets of poo. So I'm not sure whether everyone can claim to be doing that in their spare time, but hey, and then as a bit of a reward, they get to play on some of the stuff that's at the zoo. So so that's good. That's some amazing stuff. If you've got more stuff that you're doing, DIY projects that have gone well, projects that have gone badly. I know my mum's doing some knitting, so she's doing a very, very fiendishly complex jumper. If you've done a jigsaw puzzle, because we're kind of on the holidays still, so we're doing fun stuff. Maybe next week we'll get back to seeing what you're doing, kind of if you get back into doing some school stuff. I think the youth how out on a Zoom call one time this week, a couple of days ago. So I'll be interested to find out how that went and if that worked. So yeah, keep sending me stuff, because otherwise it's just me sitting here, and that's not much fun for me, and it's not much fun for you either. So what else? If you have been really eagle-eyed, you might have seen in the background some of my Easter bunnies. So let me show you. This is the first Easter bunny. Okay, this is a very, very small Easter bunny, a little lint bunny. He's very cute. That's one I gave to Tanya. And you might have had one, or you may have had a slightly bigger one, which is that's Ella's. So that's got leopard print on it. I'm not quite sure how that works, but there it is. Or you might have had a slightly bigger one, which is the one I got, dark chocolate. But my sister, who lives in Guildford, she got a bunny, and this isn't my sister, by the way, but this is the bunny she got. Look at that. That is amazing. That is a 1 kilogram Lindt bunny, and it's very expensive, and I imagine it would take a very long time to eat. So maybe you didn't get any chocolate, or you were being very good and you had presents or something different. So let me know what you got for Easter. Let me know if you've eaten it all, or if you're one of the people who eats it very, very slowly. I said there was one more video, didn't I? I said there was going to be a video about some DIY. Let me see if I can play this for you. See what
Hi guys,
happens.
hope you're doing well. Just an update on my DIY project. So before we had this porch built, but it was only breeze blocks. So my little quarantine I had for 2 weeks, I was stone cladding this. I've had to use the old bricks around the window. Am I pointing at that? I can't see, it's too bright. So around the window I've used the old bricks. On the side, around the door I've had to use new bricks, but they are in keeping. So that's one of the things I was doing, and then I've been reclaiming paving slabs, and from about, where are we? From the barrel anyway. There we go, over there. I've been making this lot, laying this lot as well. So now I need to go and reclaim some more, but isolation does not really support the idea of getting out and finding people that are giving away paving slabs. So if you got any paving slabs, I would love some more. Some of these came from the lugs, actually, that we've got here. Anyway, thanks very much. This is what I've been up to. Hope you're well. Bye now.
Brilliant. So if you can do a video, send me one in. It's fun. Chris has done an amazing job up there at the farm, and it's a continuing project if you know anything about it. Joy published some jokes today on the Facebook page. This is a good one. What kind of books do bunnies like? Ones with hoppy endings. Okay. Bad jokes. Send me your bad jokes as well if you've got them. That's pretty much it. We have just a bit of fun throughout the week, in the middle of the week, just to say hi and to see how you guys are getting on. Tonight, if you want to join me, we're going to have Cafe Zeppelin, a Zoom call for Cafe Zeppelin, and actually that reminds me, I said I was going to send out an email, so I better do that after this. But we'll do it at 8 o'clock, and just dial in and see who's there. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or a drink, and let's have a bit of a chat. Keep communicating with each other. Keep ringing each other, keep praying for each other, keep looking after each other. I know that they're going to make some more announcements soon about how long we're going to have to keep doing this, but we can still trust God, we can still look after each other, be kind, and we'll get through this, and at the end we'll have lots of good catch-up stories to share with each other. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to catch us on Sunday, it's 11 o'clock, and we go live, and we hopefully the computer won't crash, and we love seeing you, we love seeing your comments. So tune in on Sunday, and yeah, bless you. Have a great evening and a great rest of the week. Okay. See if I can find the end screen.